Village Board meeting for the Village of Cary for November 5th, 2024, to order with roll call, please.
Collier.
Here.
Dudek.
Here.
McAlpine.
Here.
Stefani.
Here.
Walworth. Here. Weinhammer.
Here.
Koenig.
Here, would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Now moving to the open forum where the public is invited to make an issue-oriented comment on any matter of public concern not otherwise on the agenda. We got anybody there, Kaylin? Nope. Anybody here like to address the village board? Thank you. We'll go ahead and close open forum at 6:01. That's wrong side, sorry. Scott's gonna get all my cast-offs here. I have one thing on my report tonight. It's a recognition for Anthony Norwood, who's with our Public Works Department for 1 year. Anthony, you wanna come up here, please? So come on over here, but let your boss introduce you. I was reminded too, I'm not gonna steal your thunder, but I'm gonna.
That's okay.
But that this young man started out as a seasonal employee and liked it so much he applied for a full-time job. And he's now celebrating his first year anniversary, and I think that's really cool. I mean, that sends a great message to our community that people like it and they stick around and they want to be here. And we have a very small token of appreciation. You're 1 year in, pal. All right.
Yeah, like you mentioned, while we're celebrating his first year, he actually was not a summer help for 1 year or 2 years. He was a summer help for 3 years, and then came on board. He's been, within the first year, he already has tested for Class 4 wastewater license. Not many people take the test the first year, but Anthony's been spending most of his days down at the utility division at the wastewater treatment plant. Been a welcome addition. I hear nothing but great things from what he's doing down there. And one of the unknown facts of Public Works is that if you're a Public Works employee, you get a nickname. And Anthony's nickname is Smiley because he's always got a big contagious smile. So we've been very fortunate to have him, and he's hoping to get his test results this week. So we're got our fingers crossed for him. But thank you, Anthony, for everything.
Moving on to the consent agenda, I will entertain a motion to approve a consent agenda items A through E as shown on the village's website and is displayed on the video monitor during the village board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
McAlpine.
Yes.
Collier.
Yes.
Stefani.
Yes.
Dudek.
Yes.
Weinhammer.
Yes.
Walworth.
Yes.
Thank you. We have one item on our, what are we calling it these days? The items of separate actions. Like, oh my gosh. I will entertain a motion to approve a resolution authorizing a First Amendment to the intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Cary and Cary Consolidated School District Number 26 for the transfer of the Maplewood property, subject to final attorney review.
So move.
Second.
Thank you. In front of you, you have the redlined copy of the latest agreement. I'll turn this over to Eric, or who's taking
Yes, that'll be me. Before you is the amended agreement to the IGA that the village had enacted with the school district regarding the relocation of the transportation center and then the transfer of the Maplewood School property. The reason for the red line is there were some minor verbiage changes from the school district attorney. They didn't change the content or the material portions of the agreement. It's just wordsmithing. The reason for the amendment, as part of the acquisition process during the due diligence period, there was a additional cost to close the property that was discovered unexpectedly. To remediate that, it's related to the adjacent property and a use restriction agreement that was in place. That agreement has been waived by the adjacent property owner, and this is part of the closing costs that are associated with that. I will note that while it is an increase to the total TIF assistance for the project, we are still below the original estimate, given that the acquisition price, even with this amendment, is still below the asking price that we were accounting for originally. And I'm happy to entertain any questions.
Any questions?
So for clarity, Aldi waived it, but they said you have to pay us X amount of dollars, correct?
I'll let Attorney Euler answer that question.
Thank you.
for
In a nutshell, it was, in order to move our process forward and keep our timelines substantially as they are now in place, yes, we needed to remove the restriction. We did not identify any other option here other than participating in this payment, so.
And just for clarity, that the property owner is splitting the difference with us.
Which is great news. I'm happy about that. I'm just a little disappointed about Aldi and
Yeah.
them wanting to do that, so. But, okay, thank you.
Any other comments, questions? Roll call, please.
Walworth,
Yes.
Weinhammer,
Yes.
Collier,
Yes.
Dudek,
Yes.
McAlpine,
Yes.
Stefani.
Yes.
Thank you. Moving to Administrator's Report, which is usually on my right, but I'm going to go to my left because Eric moved on me.
Thank you. So this evening, first I wanted to, on behalf of Director Simmons, thank the public and some of our board that attended the Community Development Open House. We were happy to see several people visit the department, learn about the operations and their in community development and economic development, learn about the permit process and upcoming projects. Also, just as a advisory, the Municipal Center will be closed November 11th on Monday in observing Veterans Day. And last, later this month, we're going to be releasing a budget and infrastructure priority survey. So this will be an online survey that will give the public an opportunity to share their thoughts on things that they would like to see as priorities as the village and the village board start our budget process for fiscal year 25-26 in the coming months. So look for that and news releases about that in the coming weeks. Thank you.
Thank you. Chief Finland,
Nothing tonight.
Director Noonan,
No report.
nothing to report. Okay. Any future agenda items in discussion by the village board? None said. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned at 6:08. We will ramp up again in just a minute or two, once Tim gives me the okay.